Hi, I am Roxana from VP Estate, and in this video I will show how to import the Cabos demo in the VP Rentals team. In this video you will learn the steps that you need to take before and after the demo import. I will start with the steps before the demo import. On this side I have installed the VP Rentals team, and the first step is to complete the install by installing the team included plugins as well. You'll have this warning here, and these are the team included plugins. I will select them all and install. Next, I will need to activate the plugins. The VP Rentals Core Functionality plugin is the mandatory plugin, and for the VP Rentals team to work correctly, you will need to have it active in your site. Next, you'll have Elementor and VP Rentals Elementor widgets. The plugins will work together, and Elementor can be used as page editor. I will activate them both. The Envato Market plugin can be used for future team updates. The one-click demo import plugin is required for the demo import, but after the import you can delete it. The Revolution Slider plugin can be used to create sliders for page media header. The team supports SVG icons for features and amenities, and for the demo SVG icons to be imported along with the demo content, you will need to have the SVG support plugin installed before the demo import. The last three plugins are optional, and they can be used as page editors, and you can skip their install if you do not want to use them. I have completed the team install, and the next step is to activate team license. You'll have this box here. I will add the Team Forest username and the license code. I will check the consent box and press register license. My theme is now activated. You need to be aware that you can import only one demo at once, and if you already imported a demo and you change your mind and you like a different one, you will need to clear database and after import the new demo. Before the data reset, you will need to deactivate the license code. You can do that from VP Rentals size settings, VP Rentals license. Here you need to deactivate the license, reset database, and after start over with the new demo import. These are the steps that you need to take before the demo import. So now I will proceed with the Cabos demo import. I will go to VP Rentals Team Options Import Demo section. Here you'll find all VP Rentals demos. This is the Cabos demo. I will click Import Demo, Continue and Import. The import process might take a few minutes. The demo import is complete, and next I will show the steps that you need to take after the demo import. I will click Visit Site. The demo content is imported. One of the first steps that you need to take is to set permalinks correctly and set team options for your business. That can be done from admin. So I will go back to admin. First I will set permalinks from settings permalinks. I will set them to post name and save changes. You will also need to replace the demo team options with your own. Team options can be found under VP Rentals Team Options. You will need to check each section and make the settings that fit your business. Now I will show just a quick overview. In general section, you'll have options for team cache, list and sidebar appearance. You can replace the demo logos with your own. You can make settings for price and currency, set splash page, and make other settings. In booking configuration, you can set booking type, make settings for the guest system, make settings for the booking form and for the calendar. In register and login settings, you can enable or disable the user login and set the renter owner separation. In add listing and payment settings, you have the option to manage fields for the front-end submission form. You can make settings for booking and set payments. You can set PayPal, Stripe, wire transfer, or enable WooCommerce. In social and contact, you will need to replace the demo details for contact with your own. You'll need to add here all your contact details, and also you can set social login and social accounts. In header and footer, you can make settings for the team header and footer. You'll also have the option to create custom headers and footers with Elementor using the VP Rentals Studio templates. Next, in listing page, you'll have settings for the listing page design and for other listing page elements. Here you can manage cards design. In design, you can manage custom colors and design settings for other elements. In email management, you can set the notifications that will be sent from your site. you have settings here, and in email content you can change the text that will show in your notifications. In map configuration, you will need to decide on the map system that you want to use. You can choose between OpenStreet and Google Maps. Google Maps is a paid service, and to use it you will need to create and add a Google Maps API key here. You'll also have settings for the pins that will show over the maps and many other settings. In search, you can manage the advanced search setup. You can set the search type, enable geolocation, set location options, and make other settings. In blog, you can set the blog card design. In advanced, you can manage image settings. In SMS management, you can enable the SMS service that is powered by Twilio. And lastly, using the VP Rentals API, you can develop new functionality for your site using custom development. This is just a quick overview. You will need to check each option and set it to fit your business. In admin, you'll have control over multiple sections in the theme. You'll have VP Rentals size settings. Here you can manage the VP Rentals license and the white label options. You can replace the VP Rentals text and change the branding to your names. The listing, bookings, property categories, owners, invoices, packages, and others can be managed from listings, bookings, and more. And in VP Rentals Studio templates, you can manage custom templates for your site. I will go back on front end. The demo content was imported, but you'll have one section that requires manual adjustments to show exactly as the one in our official demo. I will show how to set it. The homepage was created with Elementor, so you will need to click Edit with Elementor. I will scroll down to the section. The section was created with the VP Rentals categories lists. And since on import the categories will have different ID, you will need to set this section manually by selecting here the categories that you want to display and by manually uploading an image to each category used. I will select here more categories, and the same for the second section. I will save changes, and now I will need to manually upload images for the categories used here. This can be done from admin. I will go to listing, bookings, and more, and access taxonomies. They are listing categories, types, city, area, features, and status. I will open categories. I had house used in the widget. To upload an image, I will edit the category, go to media, press the upload image button for the featured image. You can upload a new image or set one from media and update. Now on front end, I will see the image that I just uploaded. The same steps will apply for all categories, so I will add the rest of the images of the record and after show the results. I added all images, and now the section shows as the one in our official demo. These are the steps that you need to take after the demo import. Once you are done, you can start replacing the demo content with your own for homepage, listing pages. Next, I will show how to manage the homepage elements. The header and footer were created with a custom template with Elementor, and to change details, you will need to go to the Studio Templates section here. To change header elements, you will need to edit the header template with Elementor, and here you can change the elements and add your details. You can change the logo here and make other settings that you want. Going back to the Studio Templates section, for the footer you will need to edit footer Cabos template, and you can change the text and the elements added. For the footer, we added a background color. You can change it by selecting the container and going to style section. The background color can be changed here. If you want to disable the custom template for footer and header, you will just need to edit the templates, scroll down, and for display location, select disabled. In our official demo, for blog posts pages, we use a custom template created with Elementor, but in the demo import, the template is disabled. If you want to use the same, you will just need to edit the template, and for display location, set to all posts or make the settings that you want. Going back to the homepage, I will go back to the Elementor editor for the homepage. I will quickly explain how to manage the homepage sections. I will start with the first one, which is the hero one. For this section, we set a color as background, you can manage it from style. Here you can replace the demo color with your own. The images were added as a slider. You'll need to select images container and from style, replace the demo images with your own. The text over the images was added with the heading widget, and you can edit here the text and replace it with your own. Going further, we created a section for the search. We also set a color for the background and it can be changed from style. The text was added with the heading widget, and to create the search we used the search form builder widget, and you'll have the option to change the search fields and make other settings. Going further, we created a section to display properties. The section also has a color set as background and you can manage it from style. The text was added with heading widget, and the list of properties was added with VP Rentals recent items widget. We enabled the option to display as grid. This means that the number of cards per row will be automatically calculated based on your screen size and the value that you add for the unit minimum width. For this widget, you will also have the option to filter properties by categories. Going further, we created the section to display property categories. I have already explained how to select each category and upload images. Next, we created a section to display attractions. The color for the background can be managed in style, and to create the attractions sections, we used VP Rentals sliding box. You'll have the option to change the text and the image for each element used. Going further, in this section we added text with the heading widget. The image in the center was added with the image Elementor widget, and here we used the icon box to display the text. Going further, next we created a section for testimonials. For that we used the VP Rentals testimonial widget, and you'll have the option to change the client details, image and the text. This can be done for each widget added in the section. Next, we displayed blog posts. For that we used the VP Rentals content grid widget. You'll need to add here the IDs of the posts that you want to display. You can take the IDs from admin posts. Here you can copy the IDs of the posts that you want to display in the home page. And for the last section in the page, we created these boxes with book now buttons. We used the VP Rentals call to action, and you'll have the option to change the image and to change settings for the button. This was just a quick overview for the homepage elements. This wraps our video. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get instant notifications on new videos.